everyone, this is I, your one and only, your favorite Asian nerd, Lerd. Welcome back to another toy show review, and yes, the toy show review of this series will be Transformers related, again. Anyway, I put a lot of hard thoughts, lately I've been very busy, everyone, especially, I'm still sleepy, everyone, yeah, I kinda stayed out in the middle of the night. With one of my close buddies, which I should let you guys know, next Saturday, I will be, today's Saturday, everyone, happy Saturday, my bad. Next Saturday I will be out of town, so what am I going to do? Well, I'm going to be going to Sacramento, and I'm not going to be alone. I'll be pretty much I'm going to expand my cosplay. Pretty much, probably the first time, or sort of my first time. I did a few resources, what places to go. Of course, my friend wants to go to 5 different comic book stores in Sacramento. I was thinking of a mall and a toy store, and I found one that I found a main toy store that they sell really good toys, like old ones to now. And I'm more jealous that Sacramento has a very nice mall. I almost want to swear, but try and keep down the minimum swearing. Anyway, for today's toy show review, Transformer related, I'll be reviewing, and to put me a lot of thoughts and a lot of encouragement and motivation to push myself to do this review. I'll be reviewing and showing from the Takara Tomy in Japan. That's the name of the company. This is the Transformers Takara Tomy Dramatic Capture Series. Wave 2 is the Autobot HQ headquarters. And what you see here comes with 3 figures with Autobot Jazz, Optimus Prime, and yes, it is Teletraan 1, but transformed into Mainframe, which that name rings a bell and reminds me of one of my favorite old shows.
My newfound friends, their hopes and dreams, to defend them from their enemies.
Yeah. And the reason why I bought this set is because of this main guy, Optimus Prime. I believe, I'm just gonna say, you know what Takara told me? You always do a kick-ass, I knew it, I would swear, a kick-ass good, awesome job to take off a older Transformer mold and repaint it to a better color, which they painted Optimus Prime from an Earthwise mold into his actual cartoon accurate look. I almost want to say G1 cartoon accurate because it's major different. And no need to worry, guys. I opened up the box already. But first, look at the back. And yeah, you got to see the toy a little. And put the box aside. Here it is. The set of figures. Yeah, Jazz, Mainframe, Teletraan 1, and the one and only, the epic, and the most favorite of them all, Optimus Prime. I'll set these 2 aside. We'll start with Autobot Jazz. So nothing really different for the Takara Tomy version. He's like the same color molded of the Studio Series 86 Jazz. And the only how's it the same is pretty much the whole entire same paint job. The only difference is the add-ons is the stripes on his side and his spoilers that is colored here. But the rest of all is the same as the Studio Series 86 Jazz. And the major point, I heard a lot of people while transforming had issues with their transformation is the very sensitive plastic window screen that people transform that easily crack. You know, this never happened to me with my Studio Series 86 Jazz, not because I'm very careful, it's just I have very patience on transformation. And is this a good figure? Well, it's up to you guys if you like this one. But my most favorite is the Legacy United 5-pack if you guys did not see the review I did on that one, yeah, I have the cartoon accurate Jazz. I prefer over this Jazz and my Studio Series 86 Jazz. Second is Mainframe, and Teletraan 1. But that name Mainframe, yes, as I told you, reminds me of the old show. You guys that are born or that are 90s kids like me, you guys remember the old show Reboot. That name Mainframe is the name of the town or the city or the home of the rest where Bob and Enzo and Dot that lives in that city. But I prefer to call it Teletraan 1. And for the accessories for Mainframe or Teletraan 1 comes with, oh my goodness, comes with this scanning satellite thingamajig. And kind of reminds me of the old G1. You can scan a vehicle, if Teletraan 1 will say, explore, explore, and repair the Autobots and Decepticons. You know what? That reminds me I could do that cutscene for that. If I learn how to do stop motion animation. But to put it this way, you can put it in the back right here where Mainframe's head is right here. Sorry, wrong finger. Shame on me. Oh, no, not the head, but there's a peg joint right here. So set Mainframe aside, but you're here to know about this Optimus Prime, even though it's based on the Earth. When was it? Like I say, 6-year-old or 5-year-old Earthrise mold. Excuse me. Here it is, the old Earthrise mold, but cartoon accurate Optimus Prime. And you know what? I had a lot of thinking. Do I want to get it or do I not want to get it? Because of course, everyone, I know you still. I don't blame you guys, and I feel the same. Studio Series 86 Optimus Prime is still the superior figure, yes. But there are pros and cons on both this Earth mode and the Studio Series 86. Of course, yeah, this is an Earthrise mold, if you guys remember. I believe I did a video on Earthrise Optimus Prime, which he's still with which I brought him along with Studio Series 86. See, the only details is, yes, of course, the butt wheels. Hey, this is not the first time a toy has a butt wheels. This is the first time we've seen an Optimus that had butt wheels. If you guys ever played the game called, it's based on Japan, but it's imported in America on the PS2 console. It's called Transformers: Call of the Future. And a few accessories he comes with. Of course, I did transfer on, which I'll show you clips later on with the size comparison. The only thing I do not have one upgrade is the add-on kit is his back upgrade, which I have a back upgrade on my old Earthrise Optimus Prime. I'll show you the difference in transformation later on. But you know what? Of course, as I kept transforming this figure, this is fun, and this is pretty much I love this look mold. I mean, the new painted mold on an old Optimus Prime figure. You know what? This is pretty much will be part of my my cartoon display, Transformer cartoon display. I'm not gonna throw my Studio Series 86 Optimus under the bus. No, I mean once I figure out if I will plan to get a shelf for my Transformers in my room, I'll figure something out. I will put Studio Series 86 on the top. I know they're going to do a Studio Series 86 Megatron, but not as a gun, but as a tank. I mean, I do have a third-party Megatron that scales well with Optimus Prime. You guys already saw the video of me on Studio Series 86 that I did a review on Studio Series 86 Optimus Prime. Accessories. Oh yeah, I did tell you that. So I will explain the accessories later on the clip. So, yeah, that one aside. So yeah, this is the 3 figures from this big set. So I should do transformation on these 3, but major difference, everyone. I'm not gonna do transformation on front of you guys because maybe it was some of you guys that's what were watching me transforming or were falling asleep or getting bored out. So I'm going to transform them off camera. While I'm at it, my other me will be showing you the accessory I put add-on for this Optimus, and he'll do size comparison for these figures, and then size comparison on them, and so on. Okay, me, take over for me. Sorry if my review has stuttered. So here is the accessory. His Energon hats I bought from Etsy a long time ago, and he forgot the articulation. For size comparison, here it is with Earthrise Optimus Prime. Here, next to the superior Ultimate Holy Grail Commander Class Studio Series 86 Optimus Prime. Here, next to his girlfriend, Legacy Deluxe Class Elite 1. Better Elite 1 than the Netflix version. Next to him is the Kingdom Commander Class Rodimus Prime. And Rodimus' hands is bigger than Optimus' hands. That didn't sound right. Oh my god. Here, next to Studio Series 86 Commander Class Ultra Magnus. Magnus! Here, next to his successor is Optimus Primal and Leo Convoy, aka Leo Prime. Here, next to the third-party Voyager Upscale Class New Age Romulus, aka Megatron. Here, next to Kingdom Leader Class Galvatron. I'm going to replace him with the Studio Series 86 Galvatron because of the best colors. And the last one for Jazz is the other 2 Jazz I own. With the new one, the left side will be Studio Series 86, and the right side is the Legacy 5-pack, which that one is still cartoon accurate and the best Jazz I love and display for him. Okay, back to you, review me. Thank you, B, for keeping my viewers occupied. I hope he didn't stutter like I stuttered from explaining. Anyway, hopefully he covers size comparison and a few accessory I transferred from my Earthrise to this guy. Hopefully he covers everything. Anyway, I'm back. Finished my transformation. Here it is, everyone. I'll start with Jazz. So yeah, he's the same mold, same race car mold. But geez, the transformation was just so difficult for me. I can't even. Oh man, it's not clipping there. It's hard to peg. I don't want to force peg it. I might break it. But yeah, he's still pretty much the same mold of the SS86 Jazz, but just add on a few paints on these two. That's it. So yeah, here's comparing with my old Studio Series 86 Jazz. They're both about the same. And here's Mainframe. And I forgot to explain this. Yes, Mainframe is pretty much my first time to have him. Of course, Mainframe was in the other pack with Earthrise with the Ark that transformed into a giant robot. That's, I need to finish that show on Netflix since I have Netflix. But every time I said his name, Mainframe, it reminds me of Reboot. I told you that. But yes, I did not cover articulation on Optimus and Jazz, but perhaps some figures are the same, some figures are not. But articulation for Mainframe is head on the ball joint. Well, no, wait, it's not ball joint, it's head on swivel. Arm can't really do a 360 because of his backpack cable. That's okay. Shoulder bent, elbow swivel. No hand swivel. Waist articulation, very tight jointed. Leg boost forward. Can't go fully back because of the back cable, but can do a Jean-Claude Van Damme split. Knee bend, hip swivel. No ankle tilt, but has an ankle swivel. And he doesn't come with a weapon. That's the downside part for Mainframe. But I'm going to keep him in his Teletraan 1 mode. Because it's like old G1 cartoon like. Now not last but least, but here it is, my most favorite of them all is my Earthrise repainted Takara Tomy Optimus Prime. And take a look at his truck mode. He is in his G1 cartoon accurate form. And there's a major difference on the colors, so yes, I will compare him with the other two Optimus I own. So here it is with my first Optimus Prime toy was the Earthrise. So see the major difference even though it's the same mold. But the only thing I do not have is the Go Better Studio add-on on his back to cover the whole gap. I did order it. It's still waiting. It's still being shipped. So yeah. Did I thought about transferring this to this Optimus? Not really. If you could look closely at the different color scheme, it's a bit lighter than the Dramatic Series Optimus. And the coolest part is they did tighten all the joints, unlike Earthrise that is always loose like this. Don't make the joke. This one's like tight. Oh, I could tell the difference between these two. Look at the screws. Oh, and there's a few things I had to do a few fix on, like his back rib thing. It was very loose, so I used kit loose, whatever call it, to tighten the joints. And I don't know if you see any differences. I try to sand down this part because of transformation, because when I transform it, I feel like I might break it by forcing it to clip on. So I sand these parts down so it could be fully, it's fully fixed, but but I didn't want to sand it fully because I might mess it up, like my very, very old Earthrise Optimus Prime toy I used to have. Yeah, this is my second Earthrise Prime. My first one was, I gave it to my little one. And speaking of that, I plan to give my little one this figure. She's 8 years old. I remember while I had to be separated with her mother, I left a few things for her to pretty much to remember me, and I'm more shocking that she remembers me even though she's 8, and she remembers quite a few Transformers I used to taught her. And continue on, another size comparison or vehicle comparison. Here it is with the superior one and only Studio Series 86 Optimus Prime. And look at the major difference. I mean, yeah, I love this. I love this toy the most. It's just so. The Studio Series 86 Optimus is more cartoon accurate. I mean, there are like pros and cons on it. I mean, yeah, of course, people had problems with the backpack. It didn't bother me, but at the same time, I'm like, but it's not about the backpack. It's just to us, this is for adult collectors only for us, and the transformation is very, very complicated, at the same time very scary sometimes because we might accidentally break something. That's the downside part. And I tried to use the pin thing to remove the pin to swap out the heels, but I pretty much gave up because I didn't want to damage it more. I mean, it's not damaged, but I do not want to damage it. And the coolest part, since this Optimus didn't come with a trailer, I decided to have, give me a second. Sharing is caring. I know it is, after all, I'm going to give you one word. It's your toy, you do what you want. So, if you guys had the non-upgrades for Earthrise Optimus Prime, I did transfer. So this one is for the trailer, and this one paints into this hole right here. And yeah, I mean, everyone has a weird thing about the size comparison about, yeah, the trailer's big, but I don't mind that. It doesn't look too giant. But you see this peg and you see this peg. Just put it right here, and here you go. The Manufacturer Series has its trailer, which now shares it carrying. I'm gonna share the trailer with Studio Series 86 and my new improved painted or Takara Tomy Optimus Prime. Anyway, everyone, it's not over. I'm gonna pause this and transform only this Optimus back to his robot mode and display the rest of the Season 1 Autobots. I'll be right back. And before I display the rest of the Season 1 Autobots, I finished transforming him. I forgot to cover articulation. I will only do articulation just for Optimus. Jazz, later on when I display the rest of the Season 1, but not the new Jazz, but I'll just show you the example with my favorite Jazz figure. So yes, for the Takara Tomy Optimus Prime, that's the best word I will say. Head on the ball joint, arm 360, shoulder bent, elbow swivel, hand swivel. And see, this is the coolest part of what Takara Tomy did a really awesome job. Tighten the joints on everything. So yes, his waist swivel, very tight jointed. Legs move forward, move back a little. At least he still moved back even though his butt wheel is in the way. And let's see. Jean-Claude Van Damme split, or do this spinning bird kick. Knee bent, fully bent. and just ankle tilt right here. And so yeah, and forgot to cover one last thing is he does include, just like the Earthrise and the Studio Series 86, is Matrix of Leadership. Okay, and that covers his articulation. I'll be right back and display the rest of the Season 1 Autobots. Be right there. And here it is, everybody. The rest of the Season 1 Autobots crew. Yep, from tallest to smallest. And yeah, is it fully complete? Well, I'll call it 99% complete because this little guy right here, I hope Hasbro will make a Legacy or Studio Series 86 Wind Charger. Oh wait, he did appear in 86 movie, but he died. Yeah, I'm talking about Wind Charger here. And as I promised you guys, articulation for Jazz, I will use my favorite Jazz figure as a substitute since the other one I'm not going to transfer him back to robot mode. So for the other Jazz Dramatic Capture series right here, still in vehicle. And so same articulation to the rest of the Jazz. Yes, take a look. I own three of these figures. I think I'll give one of them to my little one. Anyway, continue on. Head on the ball joint. Arm 360. And he had not really a double elbow bend, but has shoulder bend, but has an elbow bend and a little elbow swivel. No hand swivel due to transformation. Waist articulation. Let's see, can do a Jean-Claude Van Damme split. Where I got that idea is from one of the Transformer viewers. Not full Jean-Claude Van Damme split, but he can do that. Let's see, legs move forward and back. Knee bend. Ooh, I just unclipped it, but very tight jointed on my Legacy Jazz. Knee bend, but no knee swivel. And has a little slight ankle tilt right here. There, that covers the rest of articulation that I missed out on. Thank you, other me, for pointing it out. But yeah, here it is. The rest of the Season 1 crew. And you know what? Funniest part, I'm just gonna do the fun part, but yeah. We'll just bring back old PS2 Transformer game called The Future Wise. Pretty much just the three main heroes. Three main characters or heroes to play in the old Japanese game. Anyway, that concludes the review of the Dramatic Capture series Autobot Headquarters. This is the Wave 2 of the Dramatic Capture series. Did I talk about game Wave 1? Wave 1 is the Nemesis Bridge with Megatron, Soundwave, and Shockwave. I was going to think I would buy it because of Shockwave. Anyway, and I might have to redo videos because I don't know what was going on with my TikTok. But hopefully I could upload this video right now. Anyway, till next time everyone for other reviews, either Star Wars, Transformers, or any other toys I love the most, pretty much. Not like love the most, but what I'm into. Anyway, till next time everyone, to OR1.